Every year, thousands of people flock to the Calgary Stampede to see the Indian village and to learn about Aboriginal ways of life and their celebrations.
Thank you for coming to the Indian village.
They get a chance to experience the sense of community often found amongst the Blackfoot people.
We have our traditional Indian flag. We call it eagle staff.
A high point of the Stampede has to be the powwow. With the brightly colored garb and the traditional dances, it's a photographer's dream, but it's also a great chance for people to get involved. They're invited and encouraged to join the dancers, and everyone's interpretation of the dances is welcome. Stampede only comes once a year, but there's a growing interest in Aboriginal culture, so it's been a great addition to the Alberta tourism scene to have Blackfoot Crossing Historical Park open. It's located an hour east of Calgary, and it provides information on the Blackfoot culture, but it's unique in that the stories have been told and are being told by the Blackfoot people themselves.
On behalf of the Board of Directors, I'd just like to welcome the people to our interpretive center and to give information about our way of life.
My name is Judy Royal, and I'm a senior interpreter here at Blackfoot Crossing Historical Park.
Judy and her team talk about the Blackfoot culture and the history. They describe some of the significant events like the residential schools and the scars that those events have left on the people even today.
My name is Carmen Turnenrope. Just here to say a few things about the impact of the residential school on the Blackfoot people. First of all, I used to hear stories when I was younger. They weren't even allowed to speak their language, and to this day, we don't even know our language anymore because we weren't allowed to speak it. So it slowly died down over the years. And I understand the language, most of it, anyways. I just can't speak it. Other impacts would be abuse. People still tend to abuse their families and their loved ones because of the stuff that they were taught when they were going to residential schools.
Or City Legal. I work at the Blackfoot Crossing as an interpreter. I'm a TP holder at the Calgary Stampede. Blackfoot TPs are very unique. They all have their different designs. They all come with their own stories. The bottom part of all the TPs is we're dealing with the mountains, the hills, the prairie, and you see a lot of circles on the teepee designs. Those represent rocks or anything close to Mother Earth. Then we deal with the stars that are on top of the teepee. They're represented by circles again. They all have their own stories. But halfway through the teepee designs are geared to the living animals that are connected to humans. And you get your designs through dreams or visions or anything that you had accomplished, and it's passed down from our ancestors.
So if you're interested in these Blackfoot legacies or in the revival of this very important culture, please visit the Blackfoot Crossing Historical Park. You'll enjoy the chance to browse the exhibits, to participate in traditional events or displays, to try your hand at some crafts, and best of all, to spend some time talking to the warm, wonderful people that are part of the Blackfoot culture.